Hello guys, it's Somber here, and today is the first episode of my new series, Forum Thursdays, which is a series I am extremely excited about. So basically, every single Thursday I will be picking the top 3 suggestions on the Hive forums that I personally would love to see actually in the game, and I will just be reading through them and giving my thoughts on them. Also, the link for every single one of these suggestions will be in the description, so if you want to go give this a vote, go do that now. So, the first off, we have Sky Wars Spellbooks. So, I'm going to read what he said here. Idea. This is a mega post for some of the spell books I think should be added. Leave your suggestions if I missed any. More information. The spell books are a pretty good addition to the game and fun to use the first 2 times, but I can't help but notice they're underwhelming most of the time or just underused, aside from the life book. My suggestion is to add more options for what spells you can get. For the most part, they're usually potion effects, but there's the fire trail one, so there can be definitely others. So he's right here. There's only 3 in the game, which is the Book of Life, the Book of Fire Trail, and there is Speed. So honestly, people say the Speed one's pretty useless. It's not. It's extremely useful in a lot of situations. The spell of Fire Trail, I don't think is useful for absolutely anything, if I'm being honest with you. Like, even if you're about to die, you can do more damage if you just, like, hit people or try to, like, run off and, like, bridge 1v1 knock someone. So, like, honestly, it's not really useful for absolutely anything, in my personal opinion. Spell of Life, extremely useful. Swiftness is debatable, but there's only 3 in the game, and there definitely should more. He goes on to say, my suggestions go on as follows. Fire resistance spell. Poison bomb spell, basically splash potion of poison, but also has a boombox form, so 3, strength spell. Okay, this is, right off the bat, one I really don't like. Strength is extremely powerful. Like, I don't know what's like on Java Edition, but personally for me, if you have a perfect sword and you use strength, it literally is the most, like, powerful thing in the game in terms of, like, PvP. However, considering the fact that you already can get, I think, 7 extra hearts from redstone and gapples, and also the fact that you can be almost invincible with protection 1, full set of diamond armor, and have a sharpness 2, iron sword, and also the fact that you can have a fire aspect sword, making you practically invincible unless you're fighting, like, extremely good players. But I feel like if you're able to get strength, I mean, what would stop you? What would stop you? You literally could just, like, hit someone with your fire aspect sword, the normal routine, and then your sharpness 2 iron sword would just absolutely demolish someone. So I don't think that would be a good idea. Number 4, summon fiery axe spell. Gives you a diamond axe with fire aspect for X amount of seconds. This is an interesting one. I would, like, go on to say that this could be actually better suited with, like, a plugin, or for example. Like, I feel like this could be abused. Like, what happens if you get it and then you throw the item down and then pick it up again? If you have, like, a fire aspect 10 axe or something, that'd be incredibly broken. I would say almost, if you ever seen particles on, like, I think Hypixel does it, where they have, like, the fire but it's in a form of a circle as a particle trail. Maybe that, where, like, if you don't move, everything around you will be lit on fire for, like, a little bit seconds. I think that would work. Then we have Freeze Spell, slows everyone near you except you. Some reason has poison, though. I don't exactly understand what he said there, but I think this could work. Summon Familiar, gives the player a dog for X amount of seconds. This is really cool. I really like the name. Familiars are cool, and that actually sounds really fun. My only concern is every time someone brings up mobs, I do not think the Hive can support mobs at all right now. They're not using Pocket Mine, they're not using Nutkit as server types, they're using custom firmware, but it's obviously very similar to Pocket Mine, and Pocket Mine does not support mobs without a plugin. And if you look on the Trello page on the Hive, you can actually see that they have in progress is pets/mounts. I think they've been trying that for some time, and I think it may have actually annoyed them slightly. They've put it off to the side, so that would require probably a lot more coding into the game and possibly lag than people realize, but it's a good idea overall. 7. Spell of Levitation. Shulker Levitation for X amount of seconds also gives the Feather Falling Boots a purpose. This is a good suggestion, but however, I agree with a lot of people because I was reading through the replies for this post, and someone said, already people are getting false reported like crazy by the speed book because people think they're hacking. Imagine if you just see someone just straight up basically flying because they're just like levitating around everywhere. It might cause more problems than like it warrants adding it to the game. Number 8, Summon Golem. Gives the player an Iron Golem or Snow Golem for 10 seconds. A Snow Golem would be an absolute meme. You imagine just like imagine being snowball spam, but it's by a golem that's just chucking them like a million snowballs at you every single second. It'd be hilarious and broken. But an Iron Golem, I'm just thinking, I actually like the idea of the Iron Golem, but as like a different idea in general. You know how Iron Golems have that huge, like, throw and it launches you in the air? That would actually make it so Feather Falling Boots had a better purpose overall. So that is it for this post. I think it's obviously the Hive developers don't necessarily have to use his suggestions. They could just use it as a base idea, but his overall point of his post, which is that Skywars needs more spellbooks, is 100% correct. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So that is number 1. Once again, this will be in the description if you want to vote for it. Moving on, we have AFK in parties with a command. This is a post that I love, and I cannot stress how much I love this suggestion. I mean, it already has 15 votes, which is actually pretty good, and it shows. It's a very simple, so let me read what he says. Idea, AFK feature in parties. People go in parties, may go AFK, so with a command like, for example, /AFK, it'll make it so you don't get sent in a game, and when you're back, do /AFK, it'll put you in the game your party is in, and put you in spectator mode. More information. Okay, obviously, it's a very simple idea. It is absolutely amazing. Here's the thing. I like to play late at night. I just smacked my mic by accident. I'm sorry for that. But, I'll play late at night, and I'll be playing with, like, all of my friends, like, on the Hive. There's, like, 7 or 8 of them. We'll have a full party immediately. And sometimes I'll have to go or something, and I'm sure you can just, like, crouch in the corner. I mean, we're sweaty enough to the point where it's, like, we're gonna win in, like, a minute or less anyways, but, like, it would just be a nice feature just to be able to, like, I could actually see, like, you know how people will go AFK for, like, only a little bit, and I don't think that would be that useful. But imagine if you could actually go AFK for, like, 10 minutes and you wouldn't get kicked. And, like, you could go do something real quick, and everyone knows you're just, like, spectating. Actually, maybe when you do /p info, where it shows, like, all of the online players, there'd be a new section added that says AFK players. It would just be really nice, I think. And this is a suggestion I personally love like crazy. It is a really good idea, so please go vote for that one so that can become a thing. Then next up for our final suggestions, this is something that I also really like the idea of, and it is player disable option. Now I'm gonna go ahead and read this and then give my thoughts on it. Player disable option, an option to disable visibility on players in the lobby. In the Hive lobby, though, sometimes it gets too flooded with players. It may help players have low-end devices and just want peace. A lot of people in the comments do not seem to understand and were citing the /toggle performance, which hides some players and particles and stuff. Okay, I'm going to reference another server here, and that is CubeCraft. If you did not know, CubeCraft has extremely laggy lobbies. Like, I barely play CubeCraft at all. Hive is my main server, but you used to be able to, on Switch, you would just crash if you try to join CubeCraft, because there were so many particles and players, and there's just tons of, like, paid cosmetics walking around everywhere. They have pets and stuff. It is an absolute lag fest. And the major way that you can actually fix this, and they added it, is literally you can hide everyone in the lobby, everything in the lobby, but your friends or people you're in a party with. And it is, like, amazing. The difference is just, like, you spawn in a perfectly empty lobby, and it's just amazing. And I actually have a dual idea to add on top of this. What happens if this would be a perfect option for, say, for example, someone wants to like film a cinematic overview of the hub with no players in it, or just overall they were like recording a video. For example, I've had games before, or like I've been trying to make a video. Actually, I remember it was my Hive Just Build video. I was actually going to try to get a picture of the NPC and do something for that, for the thumbnail, and there were so many people AFK in front of the NPC that I was never able to get a picture. And so, like, I even tried, like, going across different lobbies, and there was always, like, that one dude just AFK in there. So, that would be, both options for this would be absolutely amazing. Just add so many possibilities into the game. But those are my top 3 picks for the forums for this week, and this is the first installment of my new series. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tell me if you enjoyed these like longer type of videos where I just ramble on about stuff. I mean, honestly, sometimes I make mistakes and I do apologize for that, but overall, I like the idea of this new series, and I think it's a way to actually contribute back towards the Hive by actually having a possibility to get new things into the Hive if they get enough votes. Though, they have said before, votes is not really what primarily gets their focus on something. So anyways, guys, that was it for Forum Thursdays. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a fairly long video, but please like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and please say something in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Maybe like tell me if you heard me punching my mic by accident. Just say something, because I do get to the point where it's like I have 300 and almost 330 subscribers almost, and it's like, who are you people? I want to get to know you. So please comment something down in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching.